This message is for Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It can apply to any of those three, depending on where the placements are in your chart. This reading is definitely for somebody that is going through, most likely a breakup, or is going to go through a breakup of some sort with family or a lover. Could be either or. The first card I got was the Celery Dragon. And this is about renewal. So, this is saying that there probably has been little mishaps happen in your life over and over again in a continuance, or big events that have happened that have kind of really rocked your world. They compare this to the phoenix, so it rises up from the ashes and tells you that your shadow side may have come out, or your shadow self. So either you were acting in some sort of deceitful way, or the other person was, and now you are like a phoenix rising out of the ashes and becoming rejuvenated. And this is a guide that's supposed to help you with that, and that came out first. The past cards that I got was the Eight of Swords with the Five of Cups. So this would tell me that there was a loss of some kind in the past, an emotional loss. You weren't really looking at things in a positive light at all anymore, because something really hurt you deep inside, and it put on this mask on you now, where you feel like you have to cover up all your feelings, and you feel like you have to not be truthful with yourself about things because of this loss. Most likely, this loss involved a lot of selfish, harsh words. So I feel like an argument had caused this loss. Just some big argument, something you guys couldn't agree on, and it definitely was in the family. So it had to do with your family. Maybe your family caused it. Maybe you caused it with your family, or maybe your family life was with a lover and the arguments happened with that lover. I feel like you have been really deep inside, and it's been very hard for you. You are definitely wanting to just hide away. I'm really emphasizing this woman right here under. Everybody else is happy, but she's not. There's something wrong, because there's a lot of battling, and it caused you to kind of be independent and alone, and you didn't want to deal with anything anymore. And there could have been some lies throughout this too, that you were just finding out all this stuff. In the present, I got the Two of Swords with the Seven of Cups. That means right now you're kind of stuck at some crossroads. The situation is coming back up, or it's here right now, recently happened, and now you're kind of stuck on what to do, on what to choose. He's trying to choose which cup to paint here, and that's kind of the metaphor in this, is you're trying to choose which cup to fill. Do you want to fill your love life again? Do you want to fill your work life? Do you want to focus? What do you want to focus on and put your heart into? That's where you're kind of stuck, and you're having a hard time balancing out your mind. I think your mind is, you're trying to give yourself that rest, and there was definitely some deception that happened. You get a lot of swords, and a lot of the swords add up to the Seven of Swords, and that is the deception card and lying card. So someone could be deceiving you right now, or someone has deceived you so much to the point where you don't really have any rest in your mind about the situation. Rest would be a very good idea to balance things out, but you can't, because I think ultimately you're wanting the truth, and you want honesty, and you want clarity. The obstacles I got was the Lovers with the Three of Swords. So I feel like this is talking about a connection in your life. A lot of the times this is about a choice, but I feel like this is about a connection that was very deep for you. And I got the Devil card that came out at one point, and that with this card, that would be like a karmic soulmate, and that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. And then, like I said, this doesn't have to be a lover. It could be just like a friend or a family member, but whatever it was, it really put you in a lot of heartbreak and disappointments, and you were constantly stuck in this mindset. It's caused so many burdens for you that you are holding on to them too tight now. You're holding on to all those words that were said. You're holding on to all the actions that were done, because this connection was strong, and obviously you loved them, or you love them. And right now you're trying to decide what to do, decide what path to take. You see two separate paths here, and you don't know what you want to invest your time into. You are having a lot of issues, and you could be also having a lot of outburst issues, or someone around you is having outburst issues, especially with just acting impulsively on things, and it's kind of making things harder in the situation. Maybe somebody's just blowing up on you, or you're blowing up on someone. And I get the word jealous in my head so much. So I feel like somebody is being kind of jealous right now. And that could be just jealous of you, or that could be just jealous of another lover, or you're jealous of another lover. But some sort of passion is gone, and you're not feeling very driven towards one path. You kind of want to take another. And what's going to help is moving towards clearer waters, moving towards better things in your life, and giving to the right people. You're giving to the wrong person, I think, right now. And it's definitely been very hard for you. I can just feel it throughout this reading. And what else is going to help is you keep your guard up. Keep your guard up about the situation. Be prepared for things that may hurt you again. And just tell yourself, okay, people come and go. I keep hearing that as well. Because communication is going to come to you, and you're going to have your guard up, but it's going to help you. This communication is going to help you, and keeping your guard up is going to help you. And I think ultimately somebody may deliver... This could be a fake apology, so I just be careful. Yeah, because 7-8, so he has a sword in his hand, so that's the 8 of Swords, so the blindfold. So I feel like somebody kind of goes back and forth with you, and you could be in a cycle with somebody, and it's adding to that blindfold over your face and not letting you see clearly about the situation. Because I feel like they're going to deliver something to you, whether that be apology or whether that be an action, but it's not going to be a truthful action. And this could also then being honest about being deceitful, and that could help you in the situation. Maybe help you take the blindfold off and see what is really going on. I think starting anew, like that renewal card, will help you. This is the World card. So that's the whole circle ending. So that's the end of a cycle. So that's where I'm getting that from and I think this will actually bring you to a clearer mindset and a clearer way of being, and really help you throughout this. Just be careful of anybody that you've been stuck in a cycle with and things aren't changing. That could be a really big thing. But ultimately, once you move into clearer waters, take that advice and all that, it causes you to have a lot of inner strength on the inside. And it causes you to know which path to take. You will know exactly which way to go. And it's because you use that inner strength inside of you to do this, to choose the right path. And that really brings you, honestly, new love, or a renewal of love. So you could be working out with this person, even though I don't I don't know if I get that, but that could be, I think for some of you, that could be a possibility, is just working out with this person in a renewal of your love. But honestly, if you feel like this should end, then it should. And I see new love in your life coming. I see somebody that brings you a lot of self-sufficiency and brings you in a good way. It doesn't make you self-sufficient, but supports your self-sufficiency, wants you to be independent like them. I see both of you being independent if it's a new person coming in your life. And it's going to be a very honest and clarifying relationship, honestly. The Ace of Swords and the Ace of Cups. So I just feel like this is going to be a good moral relationship, definitely, because the Justice card also came out. And or whatever the renewal could bring on better morals in your guys' life. It causes a lot of self-introspection as well. You start to see a lot of things on your inside. Maybe you were having issues with being deceitful as well, and you need to come forward with that. And that kind of brings a renewal of the relationship, even though maybe, or you learn from it and you move on and you become more self-sufficient, and eventually you find somebody and you are a different person, or vice versa. I mean, this could be interchangeable. And I see a lot of fairness in your life, definitely. A lot of truth and honesty and dignity and integrity. I see a lot of it coming in for you, and it brings a very stable life for you. Very happy family life, very happy home life. So I think this is a very good path to take, and I think you know what is right for you on the inside, and that's ultimately going to bring you to the renewal as well. The new self, the rejuvenated self, and success. The watermelon dragon's about success, the success in things. So the cards that I'm seeing for zodiac, air signs, of course, so many swords in this, but specifically Libra and Gemini. I also see Leo, Virgo, lots of Virgo. There's a lot of Virgo. Yeah, I'm seeing Virgo all over this place. So yeah, that's I can say is like the biggest signs. Sagittarius. Okay, well, you guys have a good night. I hope this helped. Love you, air signs.